I think Michael Jordan was one of the greatest basketball players ever. And I say that not because he had natural talent, because other people would have natural talent. I mean, he was just a man after all. I don't say that because he used that talent in practice, where I heard that he worked 5 or 6 hours a day and shot 1,000 shots a day. And I thought, man, if I did that, I'd be in the hospital instead of on the court. It wasn't either of those things. It was what he did on the court that made him the greatest basketball player ever. It wasn't natural talent. It wasn't his practices. What he achieved. That's what made him. And that's where I'm thinking on this, the Beatitudes. A lot of the times we hear the blessed are poor in spirit, mourn, meek, hunger and thirst, and all the rest. And I hear it's one of the most popular readings for a funeral. And I think people are just describing all these descriptions to the person who's deceased. And as we read of them, we describe them to ourselves as well. Blessed are the poor in spirit. I might as well say, I am the greatest basketball player ever. I'm just saying, it's saying that we're already ascribing to ourselves what we have not earned. How is it that we can be poor in spirit? How is it, and then all the rest? I'm just going to focus on the poor in spirit because what I say of that is the same is true of everything else. Is that we're poor in spirit not because of some natural talent. Paul in this letter to the Corinthians are saying, not many of you were wise by human standards. Not many were powerful. Not many were of noble birth. It isn't that by natural talent and ability or temperament that all of a sudden we become poor in spirit. Instead, it is a gift given to us by the Holy Spirit through our baptism, that we are given through Jesus Christ that gift so that we can become poor in spirit, so that we can be detached. But it's not enough to be given the Holy Spirit. We have to practice it. Practicing it means actually doing it each and every day, like Michael Jordan did to become ready for when he actually was on the court. But in reality, for all of us, as we do this, be poor in spirit, we do it each and every day in reality. In the first reading, Isaiah is talking about striving. And that's what we do each and every day if we are to be poor in spirit. So poor in spirit, each and every day, I say, hey, I'm not going to be focused on this thing that I want. Each and every day, I'm not going to look at what you have and say, I want that. Each and every moment, I'm not going to start wandering my eyes looking for something I can acquire. Each and every day, I'll be grateful and thankful for what I do have. And if I practice it each and every time, then indeed, through God's grace, through the Holy Spirit given to me, and through the practice each and every day, I will be poor in spirit. It's not a label just thrust on me. It's something or a description. It is a call to action of who I am called to be. And once I am poor in spirit, then I will be free enough to witness the kingdom of heaven. These Beatitudes are not description of who we are. They're a description of what we're called to practice. And as we practice it more and more, eventually, it will be described who we have become.